The sound of the pentatonic scale is definitely synonymous with rock and blues guitar. Whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced player, you've definitely delved into this scale one way or another. One thing I found really challenging with this scale is the ability to create endless lines that aren't just scale runs, lines that weave through changes, lines that have odd note groupings, even note groupings. Guys like Eric Johnson, Joe Bonamassa, Kingfish, Eric Gales are unbelievable at this. We're going to jump into 3 ideas that are going to help you build these long-lasting lines. So I'm going to show you 3 main concepts, 3 main ideas that Joe Bonamassa uses to create these longer lasting pentatonic lines. He's freely admitted that he's ripped this off from Eric Johnson, as I'm sure you guys already know. I do have a few other videos that are based around Bonamassa lines. If you want to check them out, there is a link in the description there. If you want to jump into some other stuff. But these 3 main concepts are really the cornerstone of how he creates those endless lines. So we're going to check out those 3 ideas, and then at the end, I'm going to show you one longer lick that is based on his solo over the song Dust Bowl. Everything that you hear in this video will be tabbed out for the members over on Patreon. If you want to join, there's a link in the description. 7-day free trial happening at the moment. It's really, really fun over there. Everyone there is in such good spirits with all the stuff that I'm posting, all the extra exclusive lesson content. You'll only hear 3 licks in this video, but there'll be another 6 or 7 extended licks in different variations on this if you want to dig a little bit deeper. All exclusive on Patreon if you want to sign up. Let's jump into the first lick. Now we're in the key of A minor. This lick is pretty simple, but it does demonstrate an idea or a concept that helps you loop the pentatonic scale endlessly. It's really, really straightforward. Let's jump straight into it. We're going to start on the root note, which is our A note. Going to go down the scale, 1, 2, 3, 4 notes. And then we're going to go back up to the flat 7, which is our 20th fret on the B string. That's going to help us loop the scale around, okay? And it doesn't give us a straight sort of descending and then ascending idea because we do skip one of those notes. So we've got this so far. And then we're going to keep descending. Then we're going to ascend up to the minor 3rd. Then go back, hit the flat 7, and bend it up a full tone. That's a really simple idea, but the concept is the main thing that we've got to grab, and that is going down 4 notes and then going back up to the higher note on the higher string. I'm hoping that makes sense, right? Then you can go back down. Now, if you wanted to continue that concept, you could do this. Right? So I did the same idea where I went down 1, 2, 3, 4, back up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes this time, and then went to the highest note on the higher string, or the string that's higher than the note that I just landed on. I'm really hoping that makes sense. Right? Could do the same thing down here. So you can create some ideas just using that that concept. Check it out. Right? That's really, really cool. As I said before, this will all be tabbed out on my Patreon page if you want to dig a little bit deeper and you find it easy to read the tab as you play along. Let's jump into the second lick. Now, getting all 3 of these under your fingers before you tackle the big lick is really going to be beneficial. So let's jump into this second idea. It's really based around that first position box of the minor pentatonic scale. I'm just going to yell out the intervals that I'm playing. Start with the minor 3rd, then we add in the major 2nd or the major 9. Go to the root note. The flat 7 is after that on the 20th fret, right? And I often, if we're talking about picking, I often pick the first 2 notes and then pull off. I know Joe plays everything as alternate picking, but I just find it easier to do pick, pick, pull off. right? Then we're going to jump back up to the major 9. This is really common. Joe does this all the time, right? Then we're going to go descending down the minor pentatonic scale, and we can finish it when we reach the lowest note, and then hit the root note an octave above. Doesn't matter how you sort of finish it, but the main concept is this. Right, so you might want to finish it like this. As I said before, all different variations will be on my Patreon page. So Joe uses that concept a lot where he'll go down 4 notes and then jump back up to that major 9. Sounds really cool, right? You could even lead into it from the perfect 5th, which he also does. Heaps of cool stuff there to experiment with. You could also take that same idea maybe in a different sort of scale pattern. Check it out. That's using the flat 5th. You know, that kind of thing can be really cool. Really experiment with this, guys. Heaps of fun to be had. Take that concept and move it around the fretboard. Let's move into the third idea. Now I think of this third concept as the same as the first but in reverse. That wasn't meant to rhyme, so let's go. Let's get into it. This is what it sounds like. Right, so let me show you what I'm playing. I'm starting on the flat 7, which is 17th fret, going up the scale, continuing up, and then it's, as I said before, it's the opposite of the first concept. So we're going to go back to the 19th fret of the G string, right? Sorry. And then keep ascending, and then go back to the higher note on the lower string, which is the same concept, and then we'll finish it with the root note. This is the whole lick. Now there are variations available for my Patreon members where I'm doing some lower stuff. Some really, really cool stuff to be had there, but that same concept applies. Take it all over the fretboard, take it in different shapes, take it in different positions. Let's do it in, let's say, 5th position. All right, let's do it in this one. Get some really different ideas. Let's move on to the final big lick that all 3 of these concepts are lifted from. Here it is. Alright, so this is quite a long lick. It spans across really 2 bars. It's using all 3 of these concepts. I'm just going to play it for you slowly first and then deconstruct it. Here it is. So really, it's all minor pentatonic except a couple of different notes there. We've got the major 9 or the major 2nd involved, and I've also included the blues note as well as the major 7. I think it sounds really cool. As I said before, if you want the tab to that, it is on my Patreon page. So let's jump into it. We're going to start on the root note, descend down 4 notes. Oh, sorry, we're really playing 4 notes. And then we're going to go back up to the 20th fret, which is our flat 7. That's concept 1, right? Continue down, hit the blues note, keep going down, root note, then we're going to go back up, those notes, blues note, perfect 5th, flat 7. What we've got so far is this. Then we're going to use concept 3, or idea 3, where we're doing the opposite of concept 1. I'm hoping you're with me. So I've hit that 20th fret. Then we're going to go back to the lower string, the higher note on one of the lower strings, right? Or the next lower string. And then continue up. Okay, so far we've got this. that. So we've used the first idea that I showed you in that first lick and the third idea. Now we're going to use the second idea. Check this out. Right, so we're doing that thing where we descend down 4 notes and then jump back up to the major second. Now I've added the major 7th in there, the 21st fret, because I think it sounds cool. Right? Then we're going to descend down. Right, back up. Descend down. And then this is sort of concept 1 or idea 1, where we go back up to that higher note on the higher string, and we're going to bend it to the root note. So that second bar, I know there's a lot of info there, guys. The second bar sounds like this. Right, that last part, using that idea that we had in that first lick where we descend and then we go sort of back up to the higher string using the higher note of that string. And that's how we finish it. Hoping that makes sense. Let's go from the start. I'll play it real slow. Some pretty cool ideas there. I think it sounds really, really nice. So as I said before, there's a whole lot of other licks that you don't see in this video available from my Patreon members. They're all in this style, all variations, all different sort of ideas, extended licks, some more advanced stuff, some easier stuff, some played through with different timing so you can get your fingers around it. That's all tabbed out using Guitar Pro. You can have the Guitar Pro file as well as the PDF, as well as a playthrough style video where you watch me play it and the tab is underneath. If that's the way you'd like to learn, it's a really, really easy way to get your fingers around it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you got something out of it. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed, liked, and commented. I don't ask anything of you guys other than just to enjoy the content and learn something. So thank you so much to everyone who's gone that extra mile. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.